welcome back to the Lazy K Farmstead. It's late afternoon. I'm out at the greenhouse checking to see if anything needs to be watered. And I have some strawberry bare roots and some strawberry plants that I intend on putting in the Greenstalk. So I'll show you my Greenstalk over here. It's a little 3-tier original size Greenstalk. It has not been had anything planted in over the winter. It's been sitting out. So I'm going to downstack it and I'm going to water it real good so that tomorrow when I come out, I'll have a head start on some moisture for it. So I'm going to leave it right where it is. It does have a peppermint plant in it, which I'll probably take out because mint can be very invasive. So I'll find a separate pot for it. But I'm going to downstack it. Let me turn around and show you. Okay, so here's my Greenstalk. It's been sitting over the winter. It's not had anything planted in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to set each tier down and I'm going to water it good. And then tomorrow I'll add some fertilizer and restack it and get the strawberry plants done. So let me get it downstacked and I'll show you. So here's what it looks like when it's downstacked. The soil was new last year, so I think I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to water it well. Now I'm going to put some fertilizer and I have some organic fertilizer I'm going to put in it. Maybe some worm casting. So I'll get these watered up and then we'll get out here tomorrow, get them planted. You see the peppermint over there. And I'll find that one another pot. It's a cool morning out. It's a little cloudy. Sun peeks through every now and then. Wind's blowing a little bit. So it's the perfect morning for getting out here to work early. And this morning, I want to plant my Greenstalk. Now I have an original deep potted Greenstalk. It's the 3-tier, you'll see here in a minute. And I have planted in it for a couple years now and had so success. So this year I want to do strawberries. I've got a couple different kinds of strawberries that we're going to do. I've got Ozark Beauty strawberries. They've already got a little bit of fruit on them. This one actually is almost already red. How fun is that? So I got 4 of those, and then I bought a pack of 10 bare root plants. Now I'll be honest, I have never planted bare root strawberries. I've very rarely planted strawberries, but I certainly have never planted bare root, so this is a new experience for me. So I unstacked my Greenstalk the other day. I watered it real well. It's rained, so it's got a little more water. I'm going to use my favorite organic fertilizer mix in there before we plant before we put the plants and the bare roots in there. And let's see if we can't grow some strawberries this year. All right, so I'm gonna move the camera over there and we'll get started. All right, so I have my base and it's a rotating base. It is sitting on a paver and we've got it all leveled up. So now I'm gonna take some of my fertilizer and just sprinkle it each of my little spots here. Now I've tried to grow herbs, spinach, and peas, and all the things they tell you to try, lettuces. I've had some success, like I say, but not a lot. So I'm hoping for an abundant strawberry harvest this year. All right. So I'm just gonna mix this in a little bit. I'm gonna take this one, which is my base, and I'm gonna put it on my, it's right there. You see, it can churn. Now down at the bottom, I'm gonna put my plants up on the top one. So on this bottom one, I'm gonna do bare roots. I'm gonna lay these out and I'll dig them in. There's 5 and 6. All right. So you can definitely see where the roots are. And you see where the plant is. So I'm just gonna plant it. We're about 1 inch deep, which is what the package says. We have some good dirt. And on the little planter it says fill soil to the top, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna fill it up. And then I'm gonna do the next tray the same way. Okay, so there's row 1. Now we're going to set row 2 on there. And you can see where these have little channels on them where they fit right over the one below it. So we eat a few strawberries fresh in the summer. I like to make jelly, jam. I like to freeze some in small batches, so when we have a little freezer ice cream maker, and it just goes in the freezer, and then when you take it out, you put it on your little base and it turns around and makes ice cream. And a small bag of strawberries already ready to go is perfect. You know what I forgot? I forgot my middle. All right, so we're gonna down stack. Middle, and this one distributes water to this tray. Now you see in here, you got little holes around, and you want this hole to go out towards one of the here to here, here to here, here to here. All right, so there we go. Put this right back on. It's a little heavier. There we go. Now we go for this one. Again, we're going to match up the holes. Okay. Well, there it is. So I can turn it around water, or if one's getting too much sun, I can turn it around, let the other side have some sun. All right, again, this is an Ozark Beauty. This is an everbearing strawberry, which means it produces spring to fall. Nice. I learned a lot about tomatoes. I'm slowly learning about other things. There's so much to learn that you can't do it all in one season. Becoming a gardener is a process. It's a process of learning all kinds of different things. Learning different varieties. Learning the varieties that you like. Learning when to plant, where to plant, when do you expect them to fruit. Like this one will fruit from summer to fall. This one that I bought, I believe, is a June berry. Yes, this one says June berry. So this one produces all of its fruit at one time. Now that makes it nice for making jellies and jams, because you've got a big batch all at once to deal with. And you have enough to do that. All right, these are the ones that have got some sticking up. All right, so we'll pack those down good in a minute. Here's my little one with the almost red one. It's just so fun. So early in the season. It's the end of March. If we were to get another freeze, I have looked at the forecast. If we're going to get another freeze, I'll come out here and cover this with probably a big trash bag. We have some great big contractor size trash bags to try to keep it warm. I'll water it well, and then I'll cover it. And that should keep the frost at bay if we are to get another frost. Forecast doesn't say we will, but you know Mother Nature, quite the sense of humor. We're going to kind of angle these toward the outside because we're going to set our top watering tray on here. Now let's move these and fill them with dirt. Gone through to make sure all my little holes are cleaned out. This again fits right over the top onto each little spot. Perfect. Okay. Now, I'm going to water. And to start with, since this is planting first time, I'm going to water all the different cells. Give everybody a little drink. Everybody off to a good start. All right, so we are draining through. It is starting to come out my hose down at the bottom, which is what you want. I can see it dripping down into some of the different cells. So we are on the right track. All right. So there we have it. Our strawberries and the Greenstalk. Now, let the sun come out and shine and give us some strawberries. Thanks for joining me. Hope you've learned something this morning. Check out Greenstalk's website. I will link it down below and see what all they've got. See if they have something that's might be a good fit for you. Thanks for watching.